Okay, now tell us a little bit about yourselves, guys. Like what made you start this project? What's your background? You know, where did this idea come from?
Sure, no, definitely. Let's just start with a brief introduction, right, of myself and the project. So, first of all, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Julio Sanchez. For those who don't know, I'm the CEO and founder of Magneto HR. So yeah, let's just start with a background of myself and why Magneto HR. Um, so I'm an electrical engineer myself with a master's degree in engineering management. I have over 17 years of experience as a professional, my career back in the Dominican Republic. And since then, I have started multiple businesses across different industries and countries. And throughout my journey as an entrepreneur, among other things, I have found how hard it is to find the right talent. So, whether it is for a long term position or just a contractor for a specific project or task, it doesn't matter the industry, the country, or the time. Whether it's an operations center in the Dominican Republic to offer outsourcing services, or an energy efficiency company here in the United States, no matter if it is 2012, 2016, 2022, it is just always difficult and resource intensive to hire the right people. The process takes too much time from building the job posts on the platforms available, then to filter out the bunch of candidates you get. It is very hard to validate their previous work experience and educational backgrounds, let alone how much it costs, especially for small or medium businesses, which are over 90% of all businesses worldwide, in case you didn't know. So, I'm married. I have two kids, so I never got to use one of these dating apps. But I remember a cousin of mine showed me a couple of years ago how easy it was to find a date these days. You just swap
Mhm.
left and right on a mobile app. So even a trivial thing like dating has evolved and become more convenient with technology. Everything except recruiting the right person. So as an entrepreneur, I decided to do something about it. I already know exactly what the issues are for companies trying to hire employees, as I have experienced it myself for many years. I also know the hurdles of job seekers faces while looking for a job, since I'm a former employee myself. Um, so it takes up to 5 months to find the right job, and the same goes for companies, 120 days being the average time. But it wasn't until the beginning of last year that I had a breakthrough. I started in crypto and blockchain as an investor in around 2020 and then became very knowledgeable of the technology. So I finally realized that we have the technology available to make an almost 3 decades long industry way better than it is and solve the issues that affect companies and job seekers. So we have blockchain, which allows us to have transparency, data security, and digital ownership. And we also have highly functional AI engines that allow us to have convenience, accuracy, and consistency in pretty much every process we employ it. And this is how Magneto HR was born. So our vision is to become the only comprehensive recruiting solutions platforms in the industry and bring ownership, transparency, and convenience to the industry. So in our last AMA, I remember someone asked us, how are you going to address fabricated resumes and profiles from job seekers? And the answer was unfortunate but true. There is no way to know that now. Digitally, there is no way to validate these things today. However, thanks to blockchain, we will implement the first transparent professional profile where every person hired through our platform will be building a profile on chain that can later be used to validate people's work experience and even educational accolades, as we plan to work with educational institutions to validate this accolade. So this is part of the contribution and legacy we want to leave in the industry. An industry so underrated, but it in fact affects 99% of people in the world, as everyone at some point in their lives has to find a job, either as an employee or a contractor, however you call it. And it also affects 100% of all companies as they need to hire personnel in order to carry out their operations. So this industry literally affects over 3.5 billion people and over 400 million companies worldwide. So we're here to make it better for everyone. And this is why Magneto HR, guys.
I think that there's some really interesting components there that I personally find fascinating. I mean, one of the problems that every company who's ever had a LinkedIn has is random jackasses deciding to call themselves, people in your company and you not really being able to do a whole hell of a lot about it. I
Exactly.
remember at Gala, there was always problems of people, spinning up LinkedIn accounts and saying that they were, VP of whatever. And, I remember I'd look at it and because somebody would be like, oh, I talked to this person. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. And then I'd go look at it and it's some totally fake person or somebody who the most fun ones were the ones that were like referral marketers who then decided that because they had referred people to purchase products, that meant that they were, you know, president of sales or something silly like that. It was super, super lame. And so having a solution like this, where all of this history is on chain, I think is quite interesting. Is there, and please forgive me if I'm asking questions that I'm not supposed to ask, or just DM me on Twitter. Shut the fuck up, Jason. Please don't. I don't want to talk about that right now. But is there is there a long-term plan, as you work to establish sort of like these on-chain job histories and on-chain academic accolades? And I'm assuming that somewhere in this process there's going to be some degree of a KYC that's an optional thing or maybe a mandatory thing, I don't know, but a KYC so that you can actually verify identity and tie it to, work locations. Is there a long-term plan to expand that, or to maybe even work with companies to work backwards for the people who have worked with them to establish longer-term company histories?
Yes, we have that. We have that in our long-term plan. It's nothing, we're not gonna build this over a couple of months, even over a couple of years. It's something that'll happen over time. But yes, we plan to do that in the long term.
Awesome. Now, one of the things that you guys are doing right now is you're spinning up a node network. You're doing this partially in partnership with LFG, and so
Yes.
super stoked to be working with you guys on that. And I apologize for not being as much a part of the process as I would like. There's a billion things that I'm having to do right now. But tell me a little bit about this node network and what role it plays in what you guys have going on.
Yeah, sure. So as we mentioned, we want data security and decentralization. So pretty much the Cerebro nodes, as we call them, they're gonna be handling data storage and power some of our AI features in the beginning. Later down the road, we might add more functionalities to our node network, but at the beginning, they will be handling data storage and power some of our AI features for the platform.
Okay, excellent. Can you tell me a little bit more about your AI features that you guys have?
Yeah, of course. And for those of the guys that have already gone through the light paper, so we're gonna have in our website, for those of you who have been there, you're gonna see a little robot, right, waving hello. The name is Polaris, and one of the features we're gonna have is an AI assistant for companies and job seekers that will help them build their profile, their professional profiles for the job seekers, and the job positions and recruiting process overall for companies. So, um, 70%, right, of all the jobs that are missed throughout the process are lost due to ghosting, right, from companies that for some way, somehow, right, the tracking systems available today are not as efficient. And we plan to provide an AI assistant for companies so that we can reduce that 70% ghosting close to zero. And we plan to do that as well for the job seekers, which surprisingly also leave opportunities on the table because they are in many job platforms trying to find a job, and these job platforms don't give them the follow-ups and the support that they need. So that assistant is one part of it, right? Also, we're gonna be having an AI power matchmaking algorithm that different from keyword searches or keyword driven algorithms like the ones in the industry right now. Indeed uses it, Monster uses it, um, ZipRecruiter uses it, right? We're gonna have an AI powered matching algorithm, which is gonna be one of our secret weapons in the industry. So that combining to other features that we have, like the Turbo Recruiter for companies, the Turbo Finder feature for job seekers, are the suite of premium services that our AI is gonna power in the platform.
Excellent. General Kaizen here. He's always a great contributor of the community and always has lots of good
Sure.
questions. Asks, how are you guys generating income if you don't take money from employers?
That's a great question. So, we believe at Magneto HR that, recruiting is such a trivial thing in our society that for basic job posting or job seeking, you shouldn't be paying anything. Now, what you should be paying is if you want to improve the recruiting processes, right, by employing AI or other technology available in order for you to make the process shorter and make the process more accurate. So we're gonna be charging for premium services within the platform. So the way we plan to make money is by selling services in our platform, selling premium services in our platform to both job seekers and companies in the form of NFTs so that they can own all the services they buy. Well, we know that NFT don't have, the best reputation out there, but it's the only way that we can ensure digital ownership. So in the right hands, it's a powerful tool.
Okay, so it's more of a like a freemium model where normal services, normal base level services are free, and then you have add-on
Exactly.
pay gated extras for that. That makes sense. Alex
Exactly.
W, by the way, says your website looks awesome, and I do 100% agree with that. Um,
Thank you.
Freddie P would like to know if the solution includes skill validation tests.
Uh, w- uh, can you repeat that last part? Solution is skill validation test.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so not right now. Not right now. It's something that we will consider down the road. So no, the skill validation test is not something that is gonna be rolled out in the first phases of Magneto HR, which is something that we're going to be touching on as well. But yes, it'll come down the road, not at the beginning.
Julio, I guess
Okay,
that
that
would
makes
be part of validating folks' resume and validating their education and so on and so forth.
Yes,
Correct?
exactly, for sure. And yes, but that's something again that we're going to be doing on the long term, right? Because at the beginning, we're going to be recording all the activity that is going on in Magneto HR, and down the road, once we partner up with these educational institutions and so on and so forth, that validation will happen for sure. So, yes.
nice. Nice. Um, Will Stacks88 asks, will job applications be available for different languages or will it only be English? I'm assuming kind of probably English to start.
Yes, we're gonna start in the United States. That's gonna be the initial market we're going to penetrate first. So at first it'll be in English, but we will be adding languages even before we expand worldwide. We're gonna be adding languages to the platform as needed, based on the type of users that we get, and the demand at the moment.
Nice. Now, who is you guys are coding all of this yourself? You have your own internal devs. You have a work for hire arrangement. How's your dev pipeline looking like? And the reason that who was it that asked that? Somebody asked. Let me give you
Haven't wait.
credit. 1 second. Evenwave, yeah. Evenwave asked this, and the reason that it's an important question is because one of the problems that we have in the blockchain space very frequently is that you will have a project that has fantastic ideas, and I've seen this myself. I've been taken in by it myself. It's always a giant problem where you have a project that has, great marketing, good, interesting stuff behind it, great idea, all of that. And then at the end of the day, it's like a dude in his garage as the only person that's actually working on it. And then when, the
Yeah,
power
no.
goes out in Florida because there's a hurricane, suddenly the entire thing turns off and you're just like, okay, now what? What's your guys' team look like in that regard?
Yeah, sure. So right now we have about 5 developers, right? Some of them are subcontractors, and some of them work for us directly. So yes, we,
Mhm.
we have a team of around 5 developers. We have in El
Good,
Salvador, and we have here in the United States and the Dominican Republic.
Julio, good time to
Okay.
introduce our CTO, who's a developer himself, Caesar.
Exactly, exactly. And we have Cesar, which is our CTO and co-founder as well.
Yes.
He's a
I
software
don't I don't
developer himself.
I don't talk much, but I'm here.
Yes,
and, I, and you
Well,
code.
exactly. And he codes too. Yes.
there you go. There you. Well, that one would hope. Inkanite is excited for your platform. Currently looking for a job. Let's see. Ooh, Nikolai's mom asks
Nice.
that since this is a Web3 project, is the recruitment process going to be easy enough to encourage people from Web 2 to migrate to Web 3 and use the Magneto HR platform?
Yeah, and that's a great question because we are a platform that is not only exclusive to Web3. The idea is for us to serve all companies worldwide, regardless of Web 2 or Web 3. So yes, we're gonna be very, very mass adoption driven, and the way we're gonna do it is that we're gonna do a very simple sign-off process for companies and job seekers. Just like they go on a website, they sign up, they create an account, right? And a wallet is created for them. So it's gonna be very seamless and very familiar for them. We don't want to create any friction and introduce components that they don't know in order for them to be able to go by their day and use the platform. So yes, if
Right. We,
they
we
don't,
want to we want to avoid the 12-word mnemonic re-enter that download irritating wallet tech. We want to
yeah,
stay away from all of that, right?
exactly.
I think I think that's one of the most important things. And I think that philosophically speaking, one of the things that as an industry that we need to do is we need to start getting away from the idea that there's Web 2 and Web 3. I mean, there obviously is Web 2 and Web 3. But the way that we need to think about it is that there's the ideal new tech stack, which is Web 3, and there needs to be improvements in onboarding made to that. But it isn't that they're actually fundamentally different things. It's just a more mature tech stack in Web 2 and something that they're still working out the kinks in Web 3, but is the inevitable future that we're all headed towards. I think blockchain, distributed ledger, decentralized ownership, these are all going to be things that are super important in the long term for companies, around the world, no matter what industry you happen to be in. So I'm happy to see you guys taking that into this direction. I'm not aware of any other Web3 HR platform at all. Alex W, though, has a great question here. Would you consider expanding the product to the point where you can search for short-term projects or jobs like gig type work instead of the traditional full-time job?
Yeah, sure. And that's a very interesting question because that leads me, that gives me the pretty much the segue, right, for me to talk about the 3 phases that the platform will go through. So as I mentioned in my introduction, we are looking to be a comprehensive recruiting platform, right? So it's not just a job board, but the project will go through 3 key phases. So phase 1 is a job board and recruiting solutions platform. So just like the Indeed and the Monster, right? Free for job seekers and companies with additional tools and services at their disposal, right? Um, then we have the phase 2, which is freelancing services solutions to match freelancers with companies looking to hire talent for a specific task or project. So you can think of it as an Upwork or Fiverr, as he mentioned. But on Web3, there's a company that does that specifically, and it's called Brain Trust. It's a fellow crypto project, although they handle dynamics a little different on that side, right? And then phase 3 would be workforce management solutions for companies that are looking to optimize HR management processes like onboarding processes, PTO, extra benefits, etc. So think of it as a bamboo HR of Web 2. So yes. So the idea is for us to become a comprehensive platform, job board, recruiting solutions freelancing services, and workforce management.
All
Yeah, the
three in
workforce
one.
management thing is, yeah, the workforce management thing is a huge component of this long term, I think. I mean, for me, as I've built out LFG, I mean, we've got, I want to say 35 employees now around the world. Most
There you
people
go.
don't know that. They think it's just like me and like 5 other noisy people in Discord, but we actually have a whole hell of a lot going on. And that international workforce management and compliance bit is a nightmare. And so, we use a professional employment organization to handle that for all of our people in different countries. But, that's something that if you guys eventually build out in that direction, we'd of course be delighted to use you.
Yep, and we will.
Let's see here. Where did? Oh yeah, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say this anyway. You guys are I guess raffling off some of your nodes today, yeah? Based on
Yes,
the number of
yes, we are.
people that are in the Discord
Absolutely,
listening.
yes.
Yeah, so we've got 80 people listening right now, which is great, but the more people that are listening, the more nodes you guys have to raffle off. So those of you guys
Correct.
who are listening, if you could go and rustle up your friends, run into the other room, download Discord on your grandma's phone, get her in here. Get everybody on board, and I'd love to see how high we can get that number. Got to pump it up.
Yes.
Alex
Yes,
W
you got
asked,
that right.
how much of the information will be transparent since it's on blockchain?
Yeah, yes, and that's a good question. So the idea at first, right, which is pretty much the thing that we can control first before we partner up with educational institutions, would be the hires through the platform. The idea is to build the experience background of people on the blockchain. So every time someone is hired on the platform, that'll be recorded there. So that way, when somebody goes to another job position, they can validate that experience because they go to the blockchain and see that yes, this person was hired to this particular job, and that's what we plan to do first.
One of the interesting things about this as well that I find really fascinating, and this is a problem that we discovered when I was at Gala, when we were, reworking a few things back a few months ago, is that there were people. There's one particular person that I remember that I know of at least 3 jobs that they were doing simultaneously, and it was all
Okay.
remote work. And so this particular individual had been hired by multiple companies and was collecting multiple paychecks, and obviously not being very well supervised at any of them because that would obviously be problematic. I mean, if you can have 2 other jobs at the same time in the same hours, somebody's not managing things correctly.
Yep.
But that's a big problem. And so being able to have that on chain saying like, oh, this is the thing that you're doing right now, that's fantastic. And now I know that you're
Yep.
busy, so maybe I won't hire you for another job.
Exactly. Yep. All that happens on Magneto HR will be recorded on chain, and our goal is to become the leading job board and recruiting platform, right? So that builds over time, and eventually we can build that for everybody.
Yeah,
Julio
exactly.
and Jason, can we actually take a moment to speak about the contest, and then we could circle back so we could actually give the
Of
information on the
course.
phrase of the day?
Go, go, go.
Sure. Okay, guys. So let me explain the contest for those that haven't been in our AMAs over this week before. So the way we're gonna do it, right? So we're gonna be pretty much raffling one node per every 5 people joining the AMA. So Vladimir already calculated it, and we are up to 16 nodes, and then we're gonna be raffling twice the amount of whitelists as well. So we are 16 nodes so far and 32
Climbing,
whitelists up. Huh?
but climbing. 16 notes, but
Yeah,
climbing.
exactly. Exactly. 16 nodes and climbing, and 32 whitelist spots and climbing up for grabs. So the idea would be, right, that I'm gonna tell you a key phrase. You're gonna memorize it or write it down over there, not here in the chat, right? And at some point in the AMA, before we do the raffle, we're gonna be asking for that key phrase. And those that enter that key phrase on the chat are gonna be the ones participating in the raffle. We're gonna use a digital wheel of fortune, right? Where we're gonna enter all the names and be raffling all the nodes. After we raffle the nodes, we're gonna be raffling the whitelist, and everybody will have the chance to get a whitelist, right? If you got a node, you will have the chance again to win a whitelist as well. So that's pretty much how the contest goes today.
Oh, there you go. So
Right.
that's the more people that are in here, the more nodes that are available. So
Yep.
get your
Absolutely.
friends in. It will actually increase your chances, which is pretty cool. Especially since you're the one hanging out and you're going to capture that kick-ass phrase. Do you want to tell them what the phrase is, or do you want to do that
Yep.
later?
Yeah, no, I'll do that now. The key phrase for today is post booster. Post booster. Just one of the
But actually,
features.
Okay.
yes, that goes in line on how we make money with post boosters.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's one of the upsells. Moldy, please
There
do
you
not write it
go.
yet in the chat. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Well, I think
Mhm.
people heard it and saw it, so we'll move on. What else
Mhm.
do we need to know about your platform to understand exactly what it is that you guys are doing here?
Yeah, no, sure. So going back a little bit, so the platform will be powered by 10,000 nodes, right? That will first handle data storage and power some of our AR features. And these node operators will be rewarded with 40% of the daily token emissions for the contribution to the platform. So, and for those wondering, right? So the platform right now, it's in a beta stage of development where we're fine-tuning some features, workflows, and working on integrating the Web3 components of it.
Julio,
We
Now,
will
can you
we will first, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you want to talk a little bit about the roadmap, now that you're talking about the beta that's going to be coming out sometime this year.
Yeah, no, exactly. Let me hold on a second.
Sorry, Jason, to
Yes.
cut you off.
no, man, it's fine.
We
It's fine.
apologize. Yeah, so the roadmap, right, as Vladimir mentioned, we have it laid out in our website for those of you who have entered. So we have the nodes will happen in the third quarter, which is pretty much coming up, right? Our plan is Thursday, September 5th. That's a tentative date, and we'll let you know when the exact date would be. And then on the fourth quarter, right, we plan to have our nodes online where we're gonna be tracking at first the uptime, right, so that people can be rewarded
Mhm.
with a placeholder token while we launch our token close to 120 days after the node sale it's announced. And then on the fourth quarter
There you
as
go.
well this year, we're gonna have the closed beta test and token launch. And the fourth quarter as well, we're gonna be launching the beta version of the platform. And then next year in the first quarter, we're gonna be launching the mobile app, right? Which we have pretty much ready. We're just fine tuning things in both iOS and Android. And then in the second quarter, we're gonna be holding a national job fair here in the United States and announcing strategic partnerships that we have that we've been working on with large companies, and also publicly launch the platform. The idea for the platform is to launch by the end of the first quarter, and this is something that I wanted to talk about so you guys know what to expect. When we first launch next year, we will be at phase one at first. So just the job board and some recruiting solutions features will be available. And then we will keep building from there. So just so you guys know, we will look like an improved version of the Indeed and Monster.com pretty much next year. And that's pretty much our roadmap right there until the second quarter of next year. We're gonna be expanding that roadmap for sure, but that's what we have so far right now.
And folks, Julio,
Okay.
that would like to participate in the beta, they could sign up currently now in our website if they're interested in being one of the first ones to test it out. Correct?
Yes, that is correct. That is correct. We have on the
Ishpot
website a form. Yeah, go ahead.
Ishpot has a question here. Are you concentrating on any specific industries or sectors first, or are you open to all businesses?
No, we're gonna be open to all sectors, but our main focus at first would be a small to medium-sized businesses. And I don't know if you picked that up, guys, in our introduction, but over 90% of all businesses, not only in the United States but worldwide, are small businesses and medium-sized businesses. So those are the ones that will benefit the most from a free job board from the company standpoint, right? Where the basic services are free, what they're paying for it now. And we've reached out to a bunch of them, to hundreds of small businesses, and they are thrilled at the idea to hire someone for free. That is not possible right now. Right now, it's very costly for companies to hire people. And we're going to be offering them the opportunity. And that's one of the ways that we're going to be able to penetrate the market successfully and fast. Because, for small companies, medium-sized companies, cost is very important. Convenience is very important. And Magneto HR will offer both at no cost.
There you go. And C Money asks if we can flip the website. Yes, you can, C Money. Absolutely, you can. You can flip any website. It's a reference to another project we've got going on. But
Okay.
okay, this is, and in fact, I'll go flip the website, and if somebody else hasn't done it by the time I get up there, I'll put a comment on the back of Magneto HR's page.
There
Is
you
this
go.
going to be worldwide or only in some countries?
It's gonna be worldwide. We're gonna start in the United States and then we'll expand to Europe. But yes, our goal is to be worldwide.
Okay. Uh, um, I like this. I think this is a super cool thing here. I'm just scanning through the chat. See if any other questions. What other questions do you guys have? We've got what are we up to? At 87 people listening right now. That's good. Ooh, your website is deep in building something that hardware run nodes. If you don't have an answer for that, I do.
No. Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. No, yes, no. We're not gonna be selling physical hardware. No, we're not. No, you're
Okay,
you're
so
gonna be
so
providing the physical hardware. Yes.
Magneto
Go ahead.
HR does not provide physical hardware or sell physical hardware. However, I and LFG are working very closely with Forged in Crypto and NerdNode and his group there to make these type of depin nodes physical hardware available for people who would like to buy a specific piece of hardware, plug it in their house, and then have nodes automatically run on that. So while Magneto isn't doing that, LFG will be helping facilitate that to make it easier for people, because we believe very strongly in getting things out of data centers and into as many homes and as many offices as possible. This is the best way to make the network anti-fragile, because if everybody's running their nodes just in AWS East 1 and there's a problem with power, then suddenly we have a big issue. But we want very much to make this as decentralized and anti-fragile as possible.
Yep, exactly. So you're gonna be acquiring node operator licenses through us. That's what we're gonna be selling on the node sale. Then the hardware you can use a local computer at your home, or use the deep network devices as Jason just mentioned. So yeah, I see a couple of questions, Jason, regarding rewards and things like that. So if you wanna,
Go for it. Polly's always got you. What do the rewards mean that you receive with the node, and where will you be able to use the rewards?
exactly, that's a good question. So the nodes will be rewarded with 40% of the daily emissions. We're going to be emitting 5 million tokens daily, and 2 million of those tokens will be distributed among the nodes that are up and running and meet our uptime and technical requirements criteria day by day. So 2 million tokens a day will be distributed among all the up and running nodes that meet the minimum criteria.
Okay, excellent. And I see that Nephilim Haas has gone and posted on the back of Magneto HR before me, so now I have to be sad. And yeah, Avirakes would like to know what the expected price of the nodes is. God, that was really clunky. How much are they going to cost, guys?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, they're gonna start at $300, right? So it's a very affordable price. So $300 will be the first year, and every 200 nodes, the price will increase by $50.
Okay, so it's a pretty gentle pricing curve. And since you guys are doing this with LFG, just so you guys know, and because we haven't actually seen this go live yet, we're working with a lot of people on doing a variety of node things. But it's not a thing that you guys have seen yet. All of these price ramp things are hard coded in, so there is no somebody going in and deciding, oh, we can make more money if we jack the price of this up or increase the tier size or anything like that. It's built in, so it stays that way, which I think is really good. Let's see here. Steam it. One device can only run one node, or can we run multiple nodes on one device? You should always only run one node per device, because otherwise a single device going down takes down more than one node, which is bad. Moldy can run a node in the deepest, darkest part of Middle England. That sounds scary. I think you could probably find Mal in there somewhere.
Air Bandit has an
Let's
excellent
see.
question. I think you missed it, Jason.
What are some of the initial strategies to entice small companies and workers to use Magneto HR? And that was not already asked, Chair Bandit. I'm sorry I didn't ask it. I just saw orange and kind of scrolled on by. My bad.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, right, the fact that that our job board is free for companies on the company side would be one of our biggest tools, right, to penetrate that market. Cost, it's something very important for small and medium-sized businesses, which is our initial target. The majority of businesses around the world, in the United States, over 90% are small to medium-sized businesses, and the fact that they are free and that they're going to have an AI assistant that will help them in the process, which is very tedious right now because they have to do a lot of those things pretty much by hand, right, on a platform. It's one of our biggest selling points, right? Free and convenient. What better than that
Also,
for a small business? Yeah, go ahead.
also, you might want to add the percentage that is going to go for rewarding folks that use the network.
Yes, correct. Exactly. I was getting there for sure. Thank you, Vlad. So, out of our daily emissions, right, 22.5% will go to ecosystem supporting behavior. So, those tokens will go to job seekers and companies for using the platform, for creating an account, for creating a profile, for posting a job in the case of companies, for hiring someone through our platform, for using our video conference feature to do interviews. On the side of the job seekers, they will be rewarded for applying for jobs, right? For getting hired in the platform, for using some of our paid features and also the free features like the aptitude test that we're gonna have available for job seekers to help them choose a better career path and even a better position among the different options that they have. So yes, we're gonna be rewarding job seekers, right, to use the platform, which is one of the tools that will help us penetrate the market on that side, and then the rewards plus the convenience and the free usage of the platform is it was gonna help us penetrate the company side.
I think one of the other cool things that you guys can do here, and you maybe you've already thought of this or not, I don't know, is essentially set it up so there's a referral structure so that when people refer companies to you guys, they receive a portion of whatever that company, does or spends. The reason that I think that this could work is that if you have, let's say I'm an employee of a company, right? I feel like I do a great job. I want to make sure that my accomplishments and my time at the company are tracked and rewarded. So now I have an incentive to be proactive, okay, and take this to HR and say, "Hey, HR guys, check this out. Look at what is available here. Look at these services. Can we pretty please use this so that I can make sure that my accomplishments are recorded here? While I'm working with you guys, of which I'm super proud to be doing." Then you kind of have this incentivized warm intro where you have everybody taking it to their own companies that they're working with and, trying to improve their own company's record keeping.
That's
I think that would be
that's a
super.
yeah. Yeah, no, that is
No, go
something
ahead.
that we're gonna be that is something that we're gonna be adding into the list of things that we want to add to the platform, because right now we just have rewards for referral, but not for a portion of the amount of money that a company spends in the platform. That should be something good. So we're gonna be writing these down here.
There you go. We just hit 105 listeners, by the way, for a second, dropped back down to 104, but I saw 105.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the sale itself, one of the things that I know, and I should know the answer to this question. I know it has been discussed in one of our Slack channels. I 100% know that this information is already available at my fingertips. Yet I do not know the answer, so I'm going to ask you here instead of going and scrolling through Slack forever. I know that we've built referral tech on the LFG site so that you can create a link, send it to a friend, and receive a portion of their sales. So if you refer a friend and they go buy a node, you get something. Are you guys using that tech on our site?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And that's a good thing that you mentioned, because yes, we are. And people can create the referral links, and they would be rewarded, right? For bringing people to buy nodes when the node sale goes live. Yes, we're using that.
What are the percentages there? What are the numbers? Or are those not yet decided?
They are decided. We just don't want to drop it now, but they are decided already.
Okay.
Should we drop it,
That's
guys?
fair.
Should we?
Should we?
What does the chat think? Chat, do you want this information or no? If you want it, you're going to have to clamor for it a little bit. Okay, Sparkle wants it, Stacks wants it, Pink Knight wants it, Chair Rabble, Bandits. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. I don't know. They seem like they want to know.
Yes.
Yeah, the community spoke, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna be giving away a 10%, right? For referrals, guys. So every person that you refer to go to our platform and support us by buying a node license, you will get a 10% referral.
And the way that this works, just so you guys know. Sorry, go ahead.
Continue, Jason. Continue.
So the way that this works is this is not an automatic instant thing. So if you send somebody and they buy a node and you don't immediately get your referral fee, it's a thing that runs on I think it's a daily basis or something like that. So every X period of time, everything is computed and stuff is sent out, and you will get that referral in whatever it was that the people paid for the node in. Which, by the way, you guys are doing ETH, stables, and Gala, correct?
That is correct.
I'm remembering correctly. Okay.
Yes.
So you'll be able to do Ethereum, USDC, or Gala to purchase the node. And so if somebody goes and buys a node in Gala, you will get your 10% in Gala. If they buy it in ETH, you'll get it in ETH. If you buy it in USDC, you'll get it in USDC. So it's a very straightforward thing, and the reason that I say that is that, you know, if prices of these things have a tendency to fluctuate, so if somebody buys a, you know, $500 node and then ETH drops 5%, you're still going to get 1/10 of whatever it was that they sent in, not necessarily the fiat value of 12 hours before or something like that. Just to be very straightforward, it's all, you know, based on a per token basis, which I think is totally
That's
fair
correct.
and easily understandable. But you know, I gotta say these things because sometimes people get it a little bit twisted. Okay, let's see. Subspace, appreciate you're doing Gala. And by the way, Subspace, just FYI, Flip It will also be doing Gala as well. So don't. I know you had asked about that specifically.
Good.
Are founders nodes no longer receiving anything? So this is running via galachain. It's not actually a distribution that's happening across founders nodes at all. It has nothing really to do with founders nodes at all. So yeah, so no, it's not connected to that. Let's see here. Oh, Sinister Grin has a question about refunds. I don't think there are refunds in this case. It's not it's a once you buy it, you've bought it.
Correct.
Let's
They are
see
going to be
here.
converted to NFTs, so you would be able to sell it.
Exactly.
Well, that's a later
also
thing. The
Mhm.
Sinister Grin's main point was, you know, people buy it, someone gets a referral bonus, and then they return it, and you know that obviously sucks. Let's see here. Is that per node? So if one referral purchased 30 nodes, it would be 10% of all 30. Yes, that is correct.
Yes, that is correct. Yes. Node, the node requirements subspace are in our light paper. The specific requirements as to mm, RAM memory and SSD and all of that.
Dave J asks, is there only going to be a certain number of nodes available?
Hold on. Are
Yes.
there only going to be? Yes.
10,000 nodes total.
Yes, 10.
Okay, now I'm
Thank
going to
you.
ask a very important question here. It's 10,000 nodes forever, or it's 10,000 nodes for now?
It's forever.
Okay, forever. So you guys
Yeah,
heard it
10,000
here,
cerebral nodes
10,000
forever.
nodes forever.
Yep.
Okay. Sinister Grin says, what? Isn't scaling a problem? That's a good question. So
But
do you intend on as this expands, okay, will nodes be asked to do more? The obvious answer to this question is yes, of course. Eventually nodes will
yes,
be asked
that
to
is
do more,
correct.
but
Exactly.
okay. Okay, but there's only going to be 10,000 of these things, so this is a great great place to start, you know, having a piece of this. Are you, Migsy Foxy asks, are you following the model of no NFT until they're all sold? I don't know that that's a model, Migsy. I think that's just a thing that Gala kind of did. I have no idea whether Magneto's doing that or not, but I don't think of that as a model as much as a thing.
No, we're not doing that. So we have a commitment that 120 days after the node sale goes live, we're gonna be converting them to NFTs, and you will be able to do whatever you want with them. 120 days afterwards, that's our commitment to you guys. Hopefully they're all sold by then, but if they're not, still you're gonna be able to do whatever you want with them.
There you go. The worst waifu asks, are the giveaway nodes included in the 10K?
Yes.
I would assume so, yeah. This is not like you're gonna have like 10,325 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, exactly. And let me say something very important now. That we're talking about the notes before I miss it. So we're raffling this whitelist, right? In these campaigns that we have going on, we have 4 campaigns going on, including one exclusively for our white silver rolls. So go to our Discord to check out. So this whitelist, we're gonna have, let's say, 4 different 3 different categories before the public sale before the node sale goes public, pretty much, or it's available for the public. So the first date would be for the Quicksilver roll. So they're gonna have access to the lowest tier pricing of 300, and then 24 hours later, the whitelist, the whitelisted on the trivia, the people that answered one of our trivias in our Magneto HR quest would have access to buy at the tier pricing of the moment. And then 24 hours later, the guys that are whitelisted from one of our 4 contests that we have, including the Quicksilvers, right? They would have access to buy at those specific tiers available at the moment, and then the public sale, and then they go to be available for the public.
There you go. That's a decent decent timeline laid out there. And yes, to answer some questions here, just quick hit. Jevin, when is this going to happen? Really soon, Jevin. There's going to be raffling happening very shortly.
Yeah.
Alex W has a great question. Will the token be listed on centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges? And let me answer this for you guys first.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you guys to have to commit to anything, but I do want people to know how this works. Okay, so because Magneto is working with LFG, okay, we work with a lot of people. We work with a lot of exchanges. Several exchanges have made verbal commitments to helping back LFG. We work with market makers. We're very close friends with some of the biggest market makers in the industry. Every time I run into them, Eugene and I from DWF have coffee together. So while no project should ever make statements in my mind. Okay. Obviously, you guys can feel free to tell me to shut up and do whatever you want. But in my mind, no project should ever make promises about centralized exchange, specifically listings. Decentralized exchange listings obviously happen because the community handles that. But the reason that I say all of this is that we do assist projects and communities in connecting with the requisite exchanges and market makers and things like that. So, no promises about these sorts of things, but just know that conversations will happen at some point in time.
Yeah, that's a good answer right there, Jason.
So let's see here. I think it's actually almost raffle time. Is there anything else that you guys want to cover?
Hold on. No, I think we pretty much covered everything. The tier pricing, the amount of notes available.
Julio, I think a couple of things that we should highlight is the importance of why we're doing these raffles and why we're doing that referral fee instead of using that money paying folks to advertise how we are, what the strategy is. I think that's something important that people should hear from you.
Yeah, of course. So thank you for reminding me this, Vladimir. So the reason why we're doing this raffle and having these campaigns, right? We believe in organic growth, and as opposed to us being out there, right, and paying a lot of money to these KOLs that will just pretty much give us, I don't know, a fake results or something like that. We believe in the community, and we believe that the best way for us to grow is organically. So we rather spend those resources in you guys to help us grow the community, and that's why we're just giving away these notes and whitelists to you guys, and also the amount that will be distributed at the end of the Magneto quest through our Tapper game. So we believe that it's always best to grow organically, and we'd rather give those rewards to you than to give it to somebody else out there.
And
there you
a
go.
happy community is going to spread the word better than anyone else, correct?
That is correct.
Absolutely agreed.
That is correct.
Absolutely.
Well, so before we get into the raffle, right, because that's pretty much the next step. Well, I wanted to first thank everyone for joining us in this journey, and let you know that we're fully committed to Magneto HR, and that we are fully committed to make Magneto HR the leading job board and recruiting company in the entire industry. I've dedicated all my time and resources to this project for the last year. I'm a hardworking, driven, well-educated, and prepared professional with plenty of experience to make this happen. I have built a team of skilled and capable professionals who are also driven, passionate, and committed to make this happen just like me. Cesar, who is our co-founder and CTO, and Vladimir, our senior advisor with a wealth of experience. So I just wanted to express this to all of you guys. So thank you very much, and thank you for joining us in this endeavor. Now let's move on to the fun part, guys.
Great.
I'm gonna drop
So
off,
we-
guys, because I've got to go deal with some waking up babies. But I will let you guys do this and I will catch up with you soon.
Excellent.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jason.
Jason.
Thank you
Really
for joining.
appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Julio, so we can start putting actually they already did it. I texted already, so folks can start putting the key phrase of the day in while Caesar helps us gather the information. You
Yes.
can all start putting the key phrase of the day. There's a few questions that I saw Neflinghaus, if you wanted to ask them to Julio while folks put the keyword of the day, although the screen passed. So I guess
Yeah, things are moving a bit.
yeah, things are moving really
I
fast.
think I lost the questions.
Yeah,
I
they are. Well,
there was
yeah. While Caesar sets it up, I saw a question that about the requirements, and they mentioned that in the light paper, the nodes will only be used for storage, but actually no, the nodes will be used for storage and for us to power some of our AI features. So that's why we have those requirements. And this is one of the reasons, aside from decentralization, that we don't want two computers, that we don't want two licenses in one computer, because we actually need the computer power to run the platform successfully and accomplish what we're looking to accomplish.
Julio, there was a question before about it, and I think we missed it, but it's important. It's with regards to how are we going to facilitate Web2 folks coming into the crypto space using our platform? So that's something important that maybe you could touch on a little bit for folks to hear that.
Yeah, and we believe that we touched it briefly with Jason. So so we have two sides here, right? So we have the company side and the job seeker side. So the idea from the company side is for us to make it as familiar as possible, as seamless as possible, where they just come to our platform, create an account, and while it will be created for them, and they can just start using the platform without worrying about any Web3 component, and just post their jobs. And once they're ready to acquire additional services from us, then they can look at their wallet, they can use credit cards, to buy those additional features. So the idea is to make it as familiar and seamless as possible. That's on the company side. Now, on the job seeker side, we're going to make it familiar as well. And we're going to be offering additional services and also rewards for using the platform, which we're going to be offering to the company as well. But we believe that this is something that would entice more the job seeker side of the platform. They've been rewarded for creating a profile, for creating an account, applying for jobs, and so on and so forth.
They're still going. The post boosters.
Yeah, I think
they never stop.
yeah, so we have 110, so that's going to be 22 nodes and 44 whitelist spots.
We
These
better
are
get
let
you
us
guys
started.
know
want
when
to-
you're
So you guys let me know when you're ready so I can start like the roulette.
okay, great. Okay, great.
And I will say, let's make sure, like before, we check all these accounts because I'm seeing some brand new people. Which brand new people in Discord is good, but we don't want to make sure that they're all legitimate accounts and not anybody's multi-account. So if you're trying to sneak in lots of accounts to increase your chance of winning, good luck. Don't try it.
Yes.
It's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
exactly. We're going to be reviewing everything before we announce it publicly, and we won't tolerate that kind of behavior in our community. So you could get literally banned from our community if we catch you doing things like that. So yes, just wanted to make you aware. But let's go ahead, guys.
Ready?
So let's do this then. Right. So this time we're going to be handling the Discord handle. So let's see how we pronounce those.
Yeah, Caesar, we heard you, but your audio was breaking up. So
Yeah.
we'll let you know if we have trouble hearing you.
And our first winner is Dorsey3C.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me there?
Yep, you sound better now.
You said
Okay.
Dorsey?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, all right. So yes, the first winner is Dorsey3C.
Yeah.
Can you hear the first winner? Guys hear me there?
Dorsey
Um,
360. I'm gonna drop the name in chat. Jim, this guy. Dorsey
Let me just
360.
connect through the
Dorsey
server.
360 Gem.
There we go. Congrats, Dorsey.
Congrats.
First node.
All right, so let's go ahead with the second one.
Now you sound much clearer. Great.
Yeah.
All right, and can I? The post booster no longer works anymore, right?
Yes.
Everybody,
Can you,
is it?
can you-
yeah, you
Yep,
guys
yep,
can
I'll-
stop.
I'll- All right, you can stop posting. I'm gonna manually make sure nobody can post it anymore. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
I just switched to my cell phone, so that's why you can hear me better now. So the second one is wow, this is Swarium.
Swarium, congrats, Swarium.
Congrats.
All right, let's see the third one. Third one is Dave J00.
Congrats, guys.
What was the last one? I don't think Neff got it.
Dave
need to-
J00.
I got Sarum.
Oh, Dave J00. Woohoo. Yeah, he picked that up.
And the number 4 is Daddy Fox 0247.
Congrats, Dirty Fox.
Number 5, Manny 0376.
Manny, congratulations. Found you.
Excellent.
Number 6.
Number 6 is Pineapple Sam Jam.
Pineapple Sam. The best
Number
thing to put on
7.
pizza. for
15
a bit
to
of
go.
controversy.
Actually, 16 to go.
Number 7, Mrs. Waterbot.
Using a different username, Golden Nugget is Mrs. Waterbot.
Got it.
Number 8.
Number 8, College 7.
I missed that one.
That's
Spell it, please.
KLL. Yeah, Kalish.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Number
Here we go.
9. Next fandom.
Next fandom. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Number 10.
Number 10. Number 10. Number 10. Dumbox.
Nice. Number 11. Halfway there.
Yes.
We're
Almost
giving a
there.
ton
Almost
of
there.
them.
Guys, in the meantime, if you haven't, please go to our Discord and join our Discord to know more about our project if you guys haven't.
All right. Number 11. Fluffy Lot.
Grab that invite link actually.
Right there.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Number 12.
Here we go. Is AJ Phillip.
Congrats.
There we go. There it is.
Thanks, Neff.
Number
Join the server,
13.
guys. If you guys have been interested in anything you've heard and want to follow more, or if you get a node, you definitely have to join because
All right.
otherwise you won't know how to keep up.
Number 13 is Timid. Timid. That's the second. No, he wins.
Second time he wins. Steam it.
Timid.
We got some lucky winners here. Number 14.
Number 14 is Perry Mac 0526.
Harry Mac. Here we go.
Right. Number 15 Roger 5.
Stacks has a good question. Are node owners, are they also whitelisted for another node if they want to purchase a node?
No, we're going to be raffling them at the end, the 44. So they'll go back to the raffle. Everyone's name.
All right. Did you get number 15? Roger 5?
Roger 5.
Roger 5.
All right. So here we go with number 16.
Number 16. We haven't given as many in any particular day. This is great.
Yeah.
Number 16 is Coos 13. COOSE.
Fools. Okay. Number 17.
That's Polly the Clutch. The winner, Polly the Clutch.
Number 18.
Here we go. That's Bucoli's Enigma. Bucoli.
Bucoli. There we go.
Number 19.
Number 19. 3 to go. 19, 20, 21. No, actually 4 to go. 19.
Dog Sonny. Dog Sonny.
Oh,
Doug
Doug
Sonny.
Sonny. Great.
I know Doug Sonny.
Yes, great, Doug.
Congrats, Doug.
That's a family
Yes.
sport.
Number 20.
Number 20 belongs to Morticia 2937.
I don't think Nephilim House has got that one. How did you say it
No, I'm
was?
trying to. Now this is all recorded, so we can go back. But I'm trying to find them. Trying to find them in Discord is a little tricky with almost 200,000 members on the server.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Multicia?
Yeah,
Oh, here we
it's
go.
multi.
Mortician. Next random,
Yes,
Mortician.
that's correct.
Great. Thank
There
you,
we
next
go.
random.
There you go.
Number
Thank you.
21.
Number 21 belongs to X-Ray 1.
X-ray one.
X-Ray.
Only yes, you'll be able to use your Gala ETH wallet, assuming that you can connect to a site, meaning that you have it with MetaMask or something like that. Go ahead. Sorry. 21 was?
Yes, and the last winner today for the notes will be Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet?
That's correct.
Congrats, Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet. Excellent.
There you go.
22
Congrats to
new
everybody.
node winners today. Okay, let's move
That's
on to the
great,
whitelist. Let's give Caesar some time to put everybody back.
That's correct.
Kareem has a question. Should I use my Gala ETH wallet or new Gala wallet? You should use whatever you have connected to a wallet like a MetaMask or a Coinbase wallet where you're able to connect to a site, which is where the node sale is going to occur. By the way, everyone who got a node today is going to be minting that node when public sale comes around. And your only responsibility is these.
Say
Everybody
that
get
again.
that?
You broke up. Your only responsibility is.
Yeah, to pay the gas fees for it.
All right, guys. So we're ready again. So let's go for the whitelist. And here we go with the
So
first.
now we're gonna move to the whitelist, and it's 44 spots. By the way, all this is going to be announced in our Discord, so you'll be able to go and check the winners. If for whatever reason you missed it, you'll be able to check.
First
That
one
is
is
correct.
block. First one is block underscore S.
Log underscore S.
This gentleman?
There you go. Black
Black
S. Yeah.
Second one is Kibrap. That's KIBLRAP. You guys got one? That one?
People rap dub?
Yes, that's correct.
There we go.
Thanks, Maldi.
So number 3 is gonna be NNG Crypto. NNG Crypto.
Not seeing the username. Hey guys, if you're also listening and you hear your name, make sure that you say something. It just helps us to find you.
Oh, there we go. RNG Crypto. Oh, great. RNG
RNG.
Crypto. Yes.
RNG. Congratulations, man.
Let's
Congratulations.
go for number 4. And number 4 is for Geekboy77.
Geek boy. I think he got lucky recently as well.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
Number 5 belongs to Karen is number 1.
Good. Congrats.
Karen is number
That's
1.
Yeah, that's Karen is number 1. Number 5. Let's go to number 6. Reassure. Number
Great.
6. Number 7 belongs to Allison, 8812. Allison.
Allison, I'm not seeing an Allison.
You got it?
No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the username.
All
How do you
right.
spell it, Caesar? Let me see.
That's ALLISAN.
8812.
Allison?
Allison.
Yeah, 8812.
Here we go. Hey, thanks, fandom.
Perfect. Thank you. Next one is tired. SMN. TIRED. SMN.
Ah, it's Derpin. Congrats, Derpin.
Alrighty. So number 9. Number 9 is gonna be. It's gonna be for the worst waifu. The worst waifu.
The worst way.
Congrats, man.
Congrats.
You got an F? Okay.
Everybody knows waifu. It's a famous
Oh,
unicorn of Galaverse.
there you go.
Number 10, I5AM. I5AM.
ISAM. Clever,
That's
clever play on the username there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm through the Discord handles now, so that's why.
Okay, doesn't always show the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
So number 11 is Gin Tonic.
Gin tonic. Congrats, man.
Oh my God. Think I could use one?
I can use one too.
Yeah, not a bad idea, actually.
Tonight. I'm gonna drink one for Nephilim host too.
Yeah.
Number 12, AB Can. AB Can. That's AB.
Jan? I don't
He's
understand.
That's
got,
There we
yeah.
go. And
Stacks
Stacks are
88
fast.
got it. Thank you.
Stacks is fast.
Yeah.
number 13 belongs to Kenzen.
Insane.
Kenzen.
Insane PT?
I got Kenzen by itself, just only Kenzen. KEN underscore ZEN.
Enzen. There we go.
Yeah,
Found you,
okay.
man.
You
No.
got it? Okay.
Number 14, Selma, 2626. Selma.
Got you, Selma.
There you go.
Number 15, Steam It Again.
Oh wow, Steven got
Congratulations,
both a
Steven.
node and a whitelist.
Yep.
Is he the first so far today?
Yeah, that's the first
Yeah, I
part.
think
Yes.
he is the first so far.
Some folks are just lucky.
Yeah.
16, Emancipate. Emancipate.
That's not very nice, dark magic.
Yeah.
17 belongs to Travel Bug 736.
Travel Bug. Congrats, Travel Bug.
Let's go for number 18, Even Wave. Even wave.
There you go.
Congrats.
Hey,
Nice
congrats,
luck.
Even Wave.
Ooh, he says.
Number 19, Daddy Fox, 0247. Number 20, Dorsey, 360. Dorsey.
I think Dorsey also won a. Didn't they win a note? Dorsey, let's see. Yep. It's another double winner there.
21, C Money, C_money
See,
37.
great.
C Money. Congrats, man.
Congrats.
Okay, we
Some of the
go for
best shorts you'll
number
ever see.
22.
Shout out to C Money.
22 belongs to Stock G. That's STOKJE 3.
Got him.
Let's go for number 3. We are halfway, so Polly the Clutch, number 23. Polly the Clutch, I guess, is another no winner for today.
Yes, he is.
Ollie Gem.
Number
He's the
24.
second double winner.
Yeah. Number 24, Unreal 2069.
Unreal 2069. Congratulations.
Number 25 belongs to Debbie Kimbab. Or Debbie Kimbab.
Devikin Bob. Congrats, man. Good guy.
Number 26 belongs to Jehoseph. That's
I didn't get that one.
Did you get it? No? Yeah,
Jehoshaphat?
that's correct. Yes. This is strange.
There we go. Jehoshaphat.
Thank you, Nev.
Congratulations. Yeah. We know Jehoshaphat. Good guy. Longtime community
Great.
member. Turned gala.
$27, Doug Sonny again.
Doug.
That's a no winner
The
too.
third double winner.
Let's go for number 28.
Tell Bitbender. I'm pretty sure. Well, I was gonna say Bitbender. Bitbender's probably asleep again, but we know he's crazy. He's not asleep. He's working on something else.
28, Eminem Sushi. Eminem Sushi.
MM Sushi.
$29 belongs to Cicerio. Cicerio. That's CEASERLIO.
I'm not seeing that.
Not seeing it?
No, could you spell it again, please?
Yeah, that's CEASERLIO.
There we go.
Great. Number 30, Pook 1481. POOC.
What were the numbers after that?
That's number 30, Pook POOC 1481.
There we go.
Perfect. 31, Nick's mom.
Thanks, Mom. Congratulations.
Very
I really
original.
am curious about the story behind your username. You have to tell me someday. Every time I see it, I always wonder.
32, Alpha Churn.
Alpha Churn. Everybody
You
knows
go,
Alpha
Alpha
Churn.
Churn.
Let's go for number 35. Almost there. 35 is Downbox. Downbox, I guess, is a no winner too. I mean, number 33, I'm sorry. 33.
On Vox, right? On Vox. There
That's
we go.
correct. So number 34. That's Cuff ETH.
Probably gonna have to spell that one.
CUFFED. That.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cuffed.
Got it?
Cuffed ETH. There we go. Cuffed pack. Congratulations, Cuff.
Let's go for number 35. Galafan.
Galafan.
There you go.
Number 36 belongs to Y Metal Ape. White Metal
White
Ape.
Metal Ape.
White Metal Ape.
Congrats.
Number 37 belongs to Trini Boy 5884.
Hey boy. Hey boy Dub. Congratulations.
Let's go for 38. Almost there, guys. Nickel and Dime. Nickel and Dime 01.
Here we go. Got him. Nickel and dime.
Perfect. Thank you.
There you go.
Playing teardown right now, apparently. The last 7 minutes and 33 seconds, so.
We're almost over.
39 Niners 0161.
Here we go, Niner.
Perfect. Five
Later,
more to
waifu.
go. 5 more to go, guys.
Great.
Let's do number 40. Fossey the Hornet. Fossey the Hornet.
Let's see the Hornet.
Fozzie the Hornet. There we go.
Correct.
Got him. Congratulations, Fozzie.
Let's go with 41. That's relief _ NTM. Relief.
Relief, NTM. Congratulations.
Let's go with 42. And 42 belongs to Sassafrasquatch.
Sassafrasquatch.
Jesus Christ.
Easy to, well, I'm not gonna say easy to say, but harder to spell. Congrats, Sassafrasquatch.
Alrighty, let's go for number 43. And that's for Silver Bullet, 5119.
Silver bullet.
He's
Wow, I've never
another.
noticed. There's
He's
a lot of
another
silver
double
bullets in
winner.
here.
Yeah, that's a double winner for today too.
Congrats.
So
Silver.
let's see who's the last winner for the last spot.
Last
And
winner.
the winner is Ink Knight.
Ink Knight. Congrats, man. It's not a job, but it's a
And
whitelist.
that's it. Those are the 44 spots for the whitelist.
Congratulations to all the
Congratulations
winners.
to everyone.
And
Congrats,
thank you for
everybody.
joining us today. We know it's been a pretty long one, but thank you for hanging in with us, guys. Don't forget to head over to our Discord and join. Thank you, and see you on the next one. The Feeling Host, we appreciate the time, okay? Thank you very much.
Of course, guys.
Everyone, have
Thank you,
a
guys.
great rest of the weekend, okay? Thank you, Caesar,
Later,
as well.
everybody.
Thank you, Vladimir,
Thank you, guys.
if you're listening over there. Bye-bye, guys.